managing principal of Visioneering Studios Architecture. We are located in downtown Santa Ana, and ever since I was a kid, a little girl, I always wanted to be an architect. There was no other option. I didn't even know what an architect was, but that's what I wanted to be. So I put in the work, did everything, stayed up late every night in studio, and made it all the way to managing principal. So I'm super excited to be doing this and also to be sharing with you guys.
So we started with regular sketch paper, and she just told us to draw lines everywhere, and so we could create a shape. And after we created the shape that we wanted, we outlined it with trace paper. And then once we were done tracing with the tracing paper, we got tissue paper, and we could have like shaded the parts that we were supposed to shade in, or any parts that stand out to you. I personally shaded out the smaller parts so they can stick out my diamond. We chose a shape that represented our paper so we can make a model, a 3D model out of it, and I chose diamonds obviously because my main shape was a diamond.
So part of the reason I was super interested in architecture was I have a passion and love for underutilized space, just kind of this leftover places in cities that feel like they've either been abandoned or derelict and just feel like they're kind of a blight in the community, and they've been overlooked or even diminished as like they're unsafe or it's not a place I want to go to, and I've always seen them with through a lens of potential. And so for me, thinking about alleyways as those underutilized leftover spaces that don't fully get incorporated into the life of the city is something I was super interested in. And once we moved to Santa Ana, we had the unique opportunity to be able to be involved with some other local business owners who had a passion to also think about how we could better utilize that space. What's up, guys? How's your projects progressing?
That's the real building.
Oh, it's beautiful. I like all the different colors. Yeah, I know, it's like rainbow. It stands out.
I think anytime I have had an opportunity to teach, you're always somewhat hesitant or maybe concerned about like what's the partnership going to be like, or do they really want to know about this, are they really interested, is there going to be a good synergy with the team that we're partnering with, and even the students for that matter. So I'm always a little nervous because when I teach I'm so passionate about it and I really want to put my all into it, and I get just as excited about the project as I hope the students are. So that's been something I've been so pleasantly surprised by, that Circulos has been so supportive and so interested in this work, and from the administrative people to also the students, like they have truly come alive. I've seen them get excited about stuff that they didn't even know existed or was an issue. So I think that's been a real pleasure for me in being able to partner with Circulos.
For my artwork, I'm very used to drawing more people like as a subject of the picture, and I came here like thinking that we were just gonna get into like drawings, but then they told us to draw lines. I'm like, oh, I thought it would be like just jumping into the lines. So I mainly just started drawing like triangles and squares, but I didn't want it to be like across like the whole paper. I just wanted to be like the subject of the picture. So that's why I just kind of made it into like kind of like a house. Yeah.
And the goal for me is that they truly become the designers, that they are the ones with these beautiful poetic ideas about how they can look at these spaces differently, and my goal is just to support them and facilitate them and help them truly realize their ideas. So they are acting as the creative director, as the production team. They're making models, they're making drawings. They truly are the creative architectural team on this project, and we as the kind of facilitators are really taking a backseat and just making sure that their ideas and their passions are what is illustrated in the projects, and not me trying to implement my own idea into their project. So
Like a pedestrian walkway, so people can like safely like walk past and maybe make it like an art like kind of little park.
We could also put like art murals on the walls
and like small fountains.
or they could study. We were kind of thinking about making like a night, like doing poetry readings or like play and reenactments or something like
And
that.
in the day there could be like dance performances, or there could be like maybe art galleries over here.
So, Circulos, I was so excited to work with you guys. I got thrown a little bit for a loop. I thought I was getting seniors, which is fine. I ended up with freshmen. So, one of the surprising things for us has been really having to think about the curriculum and watching as things develop to see if there was going to need to be modifications made to the projects and the work based on the age group we were going to be with rather than the senior age group. Pleasantly surprisingly, the freshmen have been doing amazing. Like, we have literally not modified the program one bit, and they're doing work that I would have done in college. So they're doing an amazing job. Their work is beautiful, and their ideas are so mature and so advanced that they've actually surprised me and blown me away in just how well they're doing, even with curriculum that wasn't necessarily developed for that specific age group.